Hey, Siphon, what is your hypothesis? Or are you referencing that I made a hypothesis? Because is this the best GBL meta isn't really a hypothesis. A hypothesis would be, this is the best GBL meta. Now let's conduct empirical studies to determine whether that is the case. Thank you, Lilybet. Valid. No, that's fair. That's fair. We appreciate your contribution. It led to some good content. But now it means every time you join the chat during the just starting screen from now on, just starting? Every time you join us during the starting soon screen, from now on, I'm gonna need a word of at least 4 syllables in chat. A random word. Correct. Yes. That is indeed a hypothesis. I wonder why scientific study requires us to phrase our premise of our study like that. Why do we have to make a statement that, like, if I run this team, I will have positive sets, rather than will I have positive sets if I run this team? Petox Classic says auto unfall. That's an excellent word. I don't know what that means. I will need an explanation. So, I came into these little, like, regulars would probably know that I drink these little 600ml bottles of soda water on stream all the time. I came into these San Pellegrino sparkling flavored drinks, alright? And I want to drink it tonight, but the sugar content of these things is off the charts. Like, this little bottle here is 20% of my recommended daily sugar intake. I've already had a fair bit of sugar today. And as someone who lives a pretty sedentary lifestyle, I do need to be very aware of my sugar intake. And so I've got this thing out, but now I feel like I shouldn't open it. Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, well, I'm not drinking it yet. That's the debate. that's the struggle that I'm going through right now. The main reason that I'm thinking of getting this, of drinking this instead of the regular soda water bottles, is that I don't have any cold ones at the moment. Once I've opened it, it's gonna be drunk. The Charlie Index is, do you drink them for the sweetness or the carbonated burn? That's a very good question, and the answer would be more the carbonated burn. Well, I drink the soda water for the carbonated burn. I don't think this would have the same kind of burn. I don't think it's sparkling enough. To be honest, I think the answer to that question is I didn't have any cold soda water bottles, and this was what was available. Don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to the sweetness in the same way that a smoker looks forward to a cigarette. I know that there is no way I should be having this. But it's gonna be good if I do have it. Joel says mineral water is good. I agree. And it's not like I can't have mineral water. It's just that I can't have cold mineral water. Savage Mysterio, Merry Christmas, man. Where do you live? I hope it's specific enough for me to just say Australia. I'm not giving you my street address. Merry Christmas to you too. Luco, g'day. Welcome in. You can save it for tomorrow. See, if I'm gonna have it tomorrow though, why wouldn't I just have it now? Either your cam is blurry or the whole stream. The camera looks okay to me, so it might be the stream. The stream seems healthy to me. Might be your device. You think it's the whole stream? Mimo, g'day, happy holidays. How was your Christmas? Hence the Mimo says, or Mysterio, Savage Mysterio says, hence the cold beverage. I was wondering, no, it's good question. Oh, right, no, sorry, you, so I said, good question, because I thought you were the person that asked, about the burn. That was Charlie Index. You asked me where I live. Yeah, so, it's summer here. I'm Southern Hemisphere. It was actually like 40 degrees Celsius today. Then my sugar resets for tomorrow. Yeah, I guess. And I know I'll have less opportunity for... Like, I'll just be too busy to eat much sugar tomorrow. It's too cold in the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah. So, are you Europe? US? Mysterio? It's boiling here. I almost died. I did see your video with Bundy in the server. That was very cute. Very cute. Alright, let's do some battles, shall we? India! Oh, nice! Oh, so that's Southern Hemisphere, isn't it? Forgive my poor geography. Ooh, okay. So we definitely switch out of this. Wait, was that Hex? Oh, it is Northern. Oh, my bad. But it is too humid to snow much there, right? So they're probably going to Thunderbolt me first. I probably should have shielded that, to be honest. Because now they can just surf me to death. I'm gonna shield that surf. I'll be able to get off 2 body slams before they get out another surf. And if they shield both, then Frostlass is then fine against Marowak. They don't shield any of them. Interesting. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get to a payback. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Don't shield. Don't shield. Don't shield this. Not that really did that much. Oh, I don't know how many fire blasts they've thrown. I mean, fire spins is what I meant to say. No, I'm gonna lose this. They can just shield this, tank another rock slide, farm me down. And then throw the shadow ball. India's in the middle, near Nepal. You probably don't know where that is either. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. It does snow in some parts, mostly in hilly areas. The Himalayas a bit. I didn't know the Himalayas run through India. I thought it was all centralized in Nepal. This is still not a good lead. Okay, I don't mind this. I'm going to shield the first one. Okay. Now this one I let go. Oh, that's shit. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Can they get to a bulldoze? That was 6. I don't think they're at a bulldoze. No. Happy to get the shield there. And I will let this go. I'm guessing it's probably going to be Obstagoon in the back. Oh, okay. So that is... They should be on like 27 energy right now. No, did I throw 3 or 2? I think I threw 2. So they should be on like 18. That's a big difference, Fish. I tanked this. Ah, no, you know what? Because I'm gonna need more than just the one... I'm gonna need more than one, Shadow Ball to take out that Alolan Ninetales. No. It's 2 losses. Through northern India and Nepal, Mount Everest happens to be in Nepal, but the peak is a part of the Himalayan mountain range. There you go, learning. Sterniskin's here. G'day, Sterniskin. Can we have a shout out for Sterniskin, please? I am doing very well. How was your Christmas? And Immortal Tomato. Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas to everyone. God bless us, everyone. I would like, for Christmas, to get a few more wins. Because this is disgusting. Okay, so here we tank the first Night Slash. Interesting. Obstruct, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bummer. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's really good. This will be another obstruct, I think. No, that is Night Slash. So they have 1 counter of energy lead. Okay, that's fine as well. Jump Bluff. So I've got to keep track of that energy. They are on 4 counters with the Obstagoon. 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna have to use a shield. Oh, hello. Well, maybe not. So they should be on 35 energy. Ooh. I'm just gonna shield. Shield and farm down. Oh, how far do I want to push this? What are they on? 2 now? Oh, okay. Should be fine. As long as I don't catch a drill run. So I'm gonna have to just throw rock slides. Or that can happen. Thank you for the follow, LASACHS. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, you'll have to inform me. Lasak. Hiss. You're working on Christmas, Sterny. What were you doing? What, I don't think I've asked you where you work. Australia and India have actually very in common things from a geographical perspective. Do you mean like topographical? Or the fact that they're both like tropical climates, so it's humid climates. Well, no, we don't have a humid climate, do we? We've got a dry climate. But we've got areas that are in humid climate. So I'm in the south, which is a dry climate. And then if you go further up north in Australia, it gets pretty humid. Tomato wants a lag-free GBL for Christmas. Mysterio says monsoon only happens in India and northeastern Australia because of the Indian Ocean. Nice. Oh, you're nursing. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, thank you for all you do. I've always said the two most important professions in the world are like healthcare and education. So, I work in entertainment, in a few different aspects. So, just give me a sec. So, I'll tank this again. Oh, hello. Why surf there? Okay, surely this is a Thunderbolt. Maybe I could have gotten off another couple of rollouts before they got to another surf. Because I don't like how the Obscune gets a little bit of energy here. But that's okay, I can bring in double. So what's in the back? They've had Obstagoon. What did I just take out? Lantern. Oh! Oh, that's so sick! Oh no! That could have lost me the game just there. Now what do I do? I think I have to bait with double. Yeah, that was... I knew they were gonna call that one. Man, how do you call that avalanche? That's disgusting. I've got a shield here. Because otherwise I get into farmable range. So the Skarmory's on 2 air slashes. Okay, 63. Gunk shot is 6. And yeah, that's not enough for a gunk shot, right? Yeah. Gunk shot's what, 65 or 70? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. Oh, the big old farm down. That's very nice. That's very nice. Okay. But now we've got Vigoroth out. The Skarmory has 2 sky attacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hello. That was a mistake. Okay, so they've got 1 counter in the bank now. Oh, shit. Oh, that sucks. So, hang on, 7... Yeah, it's 7 air slashes to a Brave Bird. That's a pretty big oversight, Fish. I cannot believe I lost that. Alright. Time to change teams. Because this is not working. It should be working. Like, it's a good team. Tomato fell from 2407 to 2131. Wow, that sucks. Were you running the same team the whole time? Unlucky Jombi, thank you for the follow. Viagu says that seems like such a pain. What, changing teams? What's wrong with this team? Like, do I need Altaria for more bulk? Oh yeah, look, it's not that bad. It's and I find it helpful because it helps put things into perspective. So I did it all of last season. And, like, when I put them all into a graph at the end of the season, like, it really pointed out how little all the 5.0s and 0.5s meant. Like, you could see this steady growth all the way from, you know, Ace to Legend. And it, like, there were some big dips in there and some big climbs, but it all really averaged out pretty evenly, especially in the second half of the season. So it's going to be something that I do from now on. Big Goki says, "What's up, Fish? GG's a couple of days ago. You beat me again? Really? Did we match up in GBL? Because I tend not to look at names. I'm sorry. Yeah, did we match up? And this, you're saying this isn't the first time?" Adwaith Sunil says, "Hola, hello, welcome in. It was a cool looking graph. Mine's going to be mental." Is that right? Because it's going to be really up and down, or? You were going to tell me about your job. Yes, so I work in entertainment in various capacities. So I run poker games, I MC weddings, I host pub trivia nights, and it's all just kind of, it meshes together to make a decent income. Altaria? Should I replace Frostlass with Altaria? Daniele Daniele Soretube? Did I pronounce that right? Buongiorno. Benvenuti. Buon Natale. Grazie for the raid. And thank you for the shout out. Lilybear says, "No, everyone else is running it, don't be boring." I mean, everyone's running Frostlass too. I don't think I'm losing originality. Sarko's here. Ciao, bello. Sarko duo streamed on this channel just a few days ago with Blebnir. And I believe the plan is to keep on doing that. Is that right? Or was that a one-off? The Midnor, welcome back. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Big Goki says, "I'm running a similar team, double Frostlass and Trev." Oh, how have you found Trev in this cup? Altaria double counters. So you're saying Altaria, Vigoroth, and Obstagoon? It's a good idea. I really like double though. And I think Dunsparce is a little better than the counter users. Goki is hovering in the 24 and 2300s. Okay, so yet to hit that veteran barrier, but it'll come. Guarantee it. Ciao dall'Italia. Well, ciao. I miei nonni sono italiani. So, posso parlare poco italiano. You probably know that by now. I think it's getting around that, hey, there's this guy in Australia that can speak Italian. It's amazing. Streamer Italiano coming in clutch. Lilybear says, "I switched to my triple normal team and started climbing again." Oh, let's go. So, was that the one I suggested? The what was it? What did I say? I said double Vigoroth and Noctowl or something? Blepnir says he wants to do it again. Excellent. Trevor's Big and Lantern, so good. Yeah, it's got those two very specific use cases. James McIntosh, thank you for the follow. You said triple normal. I think I recommended the 3 normals that you should use. Go back in the records, Lilybear. Do it. Okay, so this is a better lead for me than what Frostlass would have been. Although we still lose. So that'll be another Thunderbolt. No, it's a Surf. They tried to bait me, the jerks. Oh, here we go. Bring it on. So, could they be running double grass, so like a Trevenant as a third Pokemon? Wow. I'm gonna send the Dunsparce in. I bet they did have a second grass. Look, I definitely said these 3 normal. And was I right about the team? Noctowl, Vigoroth, double? I mean, this is another good lead. That is Dragon Breath. So no longer as good a lead as what it looked like. Could I farm down here? No. Oh, do I want to farm down? Oh, I'm very iffy about that. Because now that Charizard's going to come back out, with 2 shields, this is a major issue. So I'll take the first shield and then bring out Dunsparce. Hopefully I can get some... hopefully I can get the rest of those shields out. Yeah, I should have shielded that. See, now I have to shield Dragon Claws. Or maybe not. Ugh. Yeah, so that happened. Medusa, buongiorno. Non capisco queste buon santo Stefano. No, non capisco. But good to see you. Thank you for the follow. KMR Laughing? Got some very hard to pronounce names today. Praveen. I think I've seen that name in here before. Kevin Logs, thank you for the follow. Medusa says, can I ask in chat if someone adds me? I need a friend to ask to Australia for Scatterbug. Look, thank you for asking. You go ahead. If anyone wants to befriend Mysterio, Medusa, from an area that has which pattern? This cup is frustrating? How so? That's okay. That's okay. Day is day a pattern? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. So now they have one residual rollout. Oh, of course they catch that. So they've got 2 rollouts. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't intend to shield here, so I'm just going to try and do as much damage as possible. 6. So I can farm down here, but do I want to? Yeah, I will. 4. Oh, hello. Okay. Don't panic. I need to keep these shields. Okay, if I can get the KO here, then that's a big deal. So I should take their last shield with this rock slide. I'm pretty proud of that. That was well thought through. Sarko says, what do you mean this cup is epic? I've been having tons of fun. Was someone saying it's not? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Tomato says this cup is frustrating. I mean, I can understand if you've dropped 300 points during this cup, that you would find it frustrating. Medusa says, St. Stephen is the saint of December 26th. In Italy, it's important, comes after the 25th, which is Christmas. Right. That was great English. Nothing to apologize for. Better English than most English speakers. Yeah, I've spoken to some English speakers who are harder to understand than that. But so you were saying that it is, if I can go back, Santo Stefano. Yeah, Santo is saint in Italian. Right, I'd forgotten that. So, buon giorno di Santo Stefano. A te. Mysterio says, what do you think about my team? You'll have to remind me again. I've already forgotten if you if you had said it. Get It Done says, any Discord servers to battle in? You might have to be more specific. What exactly are you looking for? Get It Done. Sean Mc07, thank you for the follow. Grazie. Grazie, Medusa. Sableye Garvantula Lantern. It seems glassy. It sounds kind of shield dependent. Obviously, Lantern's pretty bulky. But Sableye and Garvantula would require a lot of shields. I do like Garvantula as a pick. It might struggle a little against Altaria. What else? Like an Altaria Vigoroth core might... I mean, you'd probably have plenty of play against that. But yeah, those are my two criticisms, I guess. Do you lead with the Sableye? I haven't any trouble with Garv in my battles, but that's just my team and unusual because I really hate seeing the thing. Oh, well, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's still another foul play. And they should be 3 more to another. Oh, I was wrong. Curious. And they switch in the Lantern. That's also curious. Is it Frostlass as the third? I believe that's Surf. But I've already miscounted once. Oh, can we get there? Can we get there? Can we get there? Ah, that would have been amazing. The Altaria is pretty low. So I want to be in a situation where I could KO something with a Sky attack rather than try and get up to a Moonblast. I'm actually going to shield this. Yeah, good call, Fish. I don't know if I should have used an entire payback for this. Oh, come on! Okay, I think I might be fine. They're gonna catch. Yep. I should have swapped out there. Ugh. I knew it was coming too. Oops. The heck? What always happens to you? That people will catch? Oh, right. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Oh, they go straight for the payback. Interesting. So that's Body Slam. I'll keep the shields. I need it for... the Dance Pass. Can I get there? Ugh. Oh, and I lose CMP? Do I lose CMP against this thing? That's disgusting. So bad. Okay, now we know. They double shield. Interesting. So this drill run won't be enough to KO, which is a pain. A real big pain. What is their other Pokemon? I bet it's Frostlass. Ah, okay. Cool. I timed that poorly. So now they are one away from a Surf. No. Is it a worm, Saka? I think it's like a weird dummy bird. It's not a worm. It's got wings. And a bulbous head. It's a what? I thought it was a maggot? Oh, that's... I don't mind that guess. I'm gonna try the bait. You know what? That was unnecessary because I'm gonna swap out anyway. Like, I need to either use the shield myself or swap out. It's okay, I just ignore him, Lilybear. Don't, You'll end up going crazy if you try and... I need to use a shield. I'm throwing these games. Like... Where... Like, this is actually a really poor showing from me tonight. I bet it's A-Tails. I'm thinking a Alola Ninetales in the back. Oh, hello. Hello. So that was, what, 8 fairy wins? Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? I feel like they threw that. They could have, like, thrown an energy ball and then built up to another one before I farmed him down. So how do you pronounce this? Tsuchinoko? Sukinoko? Sarko says Dunsparce is based on Tsukinoko, mythical snakes from Japanese folklore. So I think that's a chit sound that many believe are real. Andre, hey. My girlfriend thinks you're hot. Tell her thank you. Tell her I think she's hot too. Nelly Tutu, thank you for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It's not Chew if it's Japanese. Fish out here stealing girlfriends. Oh, mate, look. I don't think that's happening. What's the words I'm looking for here? I don't pick up as much as what you'd think. In fact, much less than what you think. Yeah. Because it's not something that you... It's not something that you generally want to admit on the internet to strangers. I think they might just survive this. Okay, they shield. Interesting. I think I will shield as well. Bastards. Oh, they double shield. What's happening here? Oh, they really want switch, don't they? Oh, I really want to shield this. So they're probably going to farm me down. So that's 6 double kicks, which is 72 energy. Ah, there it is. They really wanted Switch for that reason. I think I'm fine. I survived this. I can get off another body slam. In fact, I think they have to throw or I'm going to get off another body slam. Or I could just farm him down. And there's the quit. Alright. Alright. Roy Den Hartog says hi, welcome in. Where are you visiting from today? Angels of Palo is back. Says, time for ult to sweep. Wasn't quite the case. Double coming in clutch in the end. Mysterio says, you'll be surprised, man, how much hitting the gym improves your appearance and chances. I believe you. At the moment, that's something that I'm thinking about, is that, like, I'm a very lazy person. I find it extremely difficult to motivate myself to do things like exercise. I'm really good at what's... the term I use for it is incidental exercise. So, like, if I've got, like, a regular sport to go to each week, then I will go there each week and I will, you know, put my all in and I'll run around the entire time and it's you know, fun for all. But I really struggle to just get up in the morning and go for a run. And that's the same with going to the gym. Like, I would really, really struggle to motivate myself to go to the gym regularly. Regularly enough that it's worth spending what for me is a pretty hefty amount of money. So I could potentially get around that by, like, finding a gym buddy to go with. And I do know people who go to the gym, so that's not out of the question. You wake up at 4 for a run, then hit the gym. Wow. How, is it just a jog, or are you doing, like, intervals, sprints? First Powder Snow A9 you've seen? I've seen a few. Yeah, they've expected the Frost, to be honest. Interesting. I've definitely seen more Frostlass than A9. And definitely seen more Charm than Powder Snow, but I definitely have seen some Powder Snow. Welcome in to you. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, sorry. Consistent, non-stop, 1 hour run. Wow. And then you're going to the gym. And are you just doing weights there? Weight training? Or are you doing more cardio there? But not full. Yep. Are you trying to hit certain times or certain distances? I used to be a football referee at a reasonably high level, so I used to run a lot for that. And that's the same kind of thing where, like, I would have no problem going to training and you know, putting my all in there, but then I just really could not maintain a routine outside of that. But while I was doing that, there was a fair bit of, like, trying to get down my 5k times. The best I did was like 23 minutes for 5Ks. Which is not bad. You're into boxing. So many exercises in one superset and multiple supersets every day. So what's a superset? I might have to catch a Thunderbolt again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, really? 10. Oh. Hopefully they think this is wild charge. They do not. 3. They're definitely going to flame. There is no way they're going to Brave Bird here. No way they're going to Brave Bird. Oh, that's annoying. That's... I've got to just shield. But then that lantern's still there. Oh, and that thing will be able to KO with Thunderbolts, so do I try and catch another one? I've lost track of their energy, so I'd... Do they want to go down to 0 shields on this? Depends on what's in the back. What could they have? Are they gonna Thunderbolt me? I hope they Surf. Bummer. I've got to switch out here. Oh, that is an interesting pick. What was that, 4 snarls or 5? Well, this is an easy shield here. I should be able to farm down. Easy farm down. Is that Thunderbolt again? Wow. Pull-ups, sit-ups, push-ups, dips, squats, shrugs, and some weights every set, but mostly bodyweight exercises. Mysterio, you must be... Are you an actual wrestler? Is that... is that what we're going to discover here? YT Axo, thank you for the follow. Lilybear prefers toning to muscle building. Muscle disappears as soon as you stop using it. I don't know. I feel like toning is more of an aesthetic thing, right? Isn't toning just really reducing fat? Or have I got that wrong? Can't lift weights on account of barely having usable ligaments. Alright, so Axo is going to save up for the battle redemption. I look forward to it. National level competitor of what, wrestling? Did I actually get that right? And building core muscle. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not against building core muscle. I do think the core is the most important thing to strengthen. Oh, for boxing. Wow, national level boxer. That's crazy. What's that like? I know that's a broad question, so sorry if it's hard to answer. Ooh. You know what? I'm still not liking this team. What else could I use here? That's 6 bullet seeds. Seven, 8. So they've got back-to-back power whips. So I don't think there's any point in shielding this. I'm worried they've got flash cannon. I'm gonna leave it. Thunder? Okay, we can deal with thunder. Get in an extra roll out there. There you go, Moonblast, fair enough. Oh, hello. Hello there. I think this is a win, boys and girls. This is a quit. They're quitting. They're quitting. Beautiful. Now, hard for that to happen and then for me to say, yeah, nah, shit team. Shit team. Because we're on 3-1 right now. And, when did we bring in the Altaria? At the beginning of this set? So, I mean, we've got a good strike rate. Maybe I should stick with it. Angels says, Buddy suggested the A team of Alt, A9, and Aurorus. So, I don't have an Aurorus built. But I've been really liking Shadow or Bombersnow for this cup. So that's another A Pokemon as well, so that might be a good replacement. Is it Charm A9? So Mysterio says, I was bullied a lot, so I had an inclination towards combat sports. I also do MMA. I do it more for myself. Competitions happen, so I participate. Okay, wow. That's, when did you start? And was it specifically, like, did you get into it specifically so that you could defend yourself against the bullies? Will Libya know someone who did the same as well? Also, bullying fucking sucks. I hate bullying. And I hate bullies. I've dealt with it too. And it's the worst. I don't want to get too bogged down in it. That's probably a conversation for another time. Because just the general concept of bullying is such a broad topic. And we've got sets to get through. We've got Pokemon to battle. It is nice though that as adults we can participate in stuff like this, and it's a perfectly normal adult thing to do. I know people with like very big important jobs who play Pokemon Go in their spare time. Very heavily. Which is amazing. Like, there was a time where just saying, hey, I like Pokemon Go would be grounds for a beating. Palo says, yeah, Charm, just gotta be more careful with frosts if you swap in. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, actually, that's too much of a big deal for me to be able to get around. Doing it for 8 years now, defending myself and anyone who might need it. I can't stand bullies. You can't stand bullies either. So have you had to use it? Yeah, no, you're right, Lilybear. It's... The only reason it's a thing is because it's more acceptable now than what it would have been before. But I do get what you mean. Wow, a few times. And so... A family friend of ours is a black belt in... It's like... It's not karate. It's like... self-defense. It's like he's been taking self-defense classes for years and years and years, and they use the karate belt system. And I believe they have elements of karate and other martial arts kind of mixed into what they learn. So he's very good in a fight. But he told me once that no matter how good you are, you're probably gonna get hurt. Which I found interesting. And like, have you experienced the same thing? Like, when you have gotten into... When you have defended... Okay, well, actually, the first question is... how often has it actually gotten to a state of physical violence? A stage of physical violence? Or are you normally able to... interfere just by stepping in and using your words? I remember one time I was on the bus riding home, and there were a couple of losers up the front of the bus, blaring their music. But, you know, they had their sideways caps and their pants pulled down halfway down their butts, and they were like banging on windows and stuff, just being really loud and crass and intimidating. And there was not many people up the front of the bus. Most of the people in the bus were sitting at the back. There was a Japanese kid that was sitting towards the front. And I only point out his ethnicity because I do think it played into what happened here. So there was this Japanese kid who was very close to the front, and then I was one row behind him, and then really not many more people until the back of the bus. And so this kid is just sitting minding his own business, looking at his iPad, and these two, I don't know what to call them, chavs they call them in the UK. What did you call them? These two guys, anyway. These two guys just started turning their attention to him and started trying to get his attention. And he was clearly deliberately ignoring these two guys. And so that just fueled them on. They started like going up to him and like sitting in the seat across from him and like getting all up in his face. Like trying to get a reaction out of him. And then eventually it escalated a little bit further in that like the guy started playfully trying to smack the iPad out of his hands. This kid was like, you know, he a couple of times he tried to get the bus driver's attention, like, excuse me, you know, sir, these guys are being inappropriate. Hooligans? Yeah, that's a good word. But the guys, the bus driver is, you know, he's between stops, so he can't really do anything. So what I did was I eventually just got up out of my seat and went and sat next to this guy. And I was in a frame of mind where I was ready to get into a fight to defend this guy if I had to. But what happened was more of a, like, these guys looked at me like, who the fuck are you? What, like, what are you doing? And suddenly their attention turned to me. And I just smiled at them and said, oh, hey guys, how are you? And they tried to be like intimidating to me. And I just said things like, oh, what are you playing on, like, what's the music? What music are you playing? And and you could see that confused them, because they weren't sure how to react to someone just responding to their aggression with friendliness. They did try and like challenge me to a fight a couple of times, and every time I'd just say, oh, nah, I'm alright. No, nah, it's okay. And it did kind of diffuse the situation. And then I was talking to this guy next to me who assured me that this doesn't happen often, which I was amazed that he said that, because it was on my mind. Like, I hope he doesn't experience this all the time. That would absolutely suck. And it's amazing that he had the presence of thought in that moment to assure me. Like, it's almost like he read my mind that that was the case. But also talking to him, I found out that he was getting off at the same stop as I was too. So that it just made sense for us to get off together, and like we were just chatting, and just being together was enough of a deterrent for any sort of further escalation. That's my story. That's why I asked Mysterio whether that's more often his experience, or whether he more often actually gets to the stage of getting physical. Athena says Aikido. No, it was an actual, like, it was its own standalone self-defense system. So I don't think it was any one particular Asian martial art. It has gotten physical. Okay, so how do you do? Like, do you start and end the fight very quickly, or is it more of like a... Do you get hurt in those situations? Leatherhead says not many brain cells. Confusion is a very smart tactic, to be honest. What they say is true. Bullies are prepared to bully, but they don't like him. Yeah, they don't like being confronted. Like, here's another story that goes to that. And it's not my story. It's someone I heard from. It was a comedian who was telling the story, and he was a comedian who had spent time in jail, and he told this story about how he used to have cigarettes in his front pocket all the time. And one day, another inmate came up to him and said, "Hey, can I have a cigarette?" And this comedian goes, "Yeah, sure," and lends him one. And then the next day, the guy comes up to him again and says, "Can I have a cigarette?" And he gives him one. And then the next day, the guy comes up to him and just takes the cigarettes out of his front pocket and walks off with them. And this keeps on happening for many days. For a long time. Every day, it's routine. The guy will come up to him and just grab his cigarette packet out of his front pocket. And he was asking his, like a friend of his, I guess, another inmate, what to do about the situation. Like, how do I stop this? And the guy goes, the advice he gives is, you have to start a fight with him, but you have to lose. Because starting a fight with him will show him that you're not to be pushed around. But then if you beat him, then suddenly he's not going to let it go. Like, you've suddenly asserted yourself as the alpha in that situation, and he's going to want to try and take that back. And so the next day, this guy, or the inmate, comes up to him and tries to grab the cigarettes out of his front pocket. The comedian punches him in the face. And that starts a fight, which of course the comedian then loses pretty badly. But from that day on, he got to keep his cigarettes. So I find that extremely interesting, and it goes to what you were saying, that, yeah, like, bullies will tend to, as most people do, they tend to take the easy path in life. So they'll only confront people, intimidate people that won't fight back. Palo says, Fish casually met an Esper on the bus. I don't know what that's in reference to. What's an Esper? Lilybeth says, I'm not sure there's a sound advice. I mean, it would have been easier maybe just to give the cigarettes every day. I mean, tell that to someone who's addicted to cigarettes. Mysterio says, when in a street fight, you don't know whether the other person has a concealed weapon, so I always look to incapacitate as quickly as possible, otherwise my overconfidence can hurt me instead. That's fascinating. And so, how long does a fight normally last? Oh, he said the guy read my... Okay, cool. Yep. I met an Esper on the bus, and he read my mind. And then I protected him from Team Rocket. That sounds like a long time. Like 20 seconds for a fight, that's huge. I imagine not a lot of that would be actual contact. There'd be a lot of, like, keeping your distance, feeling each other out. Ooh, interesting. And then the actual contact would be less than that? Oh, they overfarmed. So that's 12 Shadow Claws worth of energy. Now they're at 7. Okay, so they should be dry. Hopefully I've counted that right. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Let's use both of our shields here. I'm going to build up to the sky attack. And then bring in the sparse. So we burn a bit of their energy. A fair bit of their energy, which is fantastic. Remember, the Trevenant is dry. It's going to take more than one rock slide to take out the Trevenant, unfortunately. We can tank one seed bomb just fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that ABB grass? Oh no! Oh! I'm so lucky. How did that happen? So what did I do there? So I threw one drill run onto the victory bell, took out that second shield. Did I take out the second shield? Yeah. Oh no, they didn't have shields left. So I threw one drill run, got them down to half HP, then used the sky attack to take out the rest of it. That wasn't the way to go. I should have just double drill runned. Drill ran. And then when the Trevenant comes back in, that's when I throw the sky attack. Yeah. Alright, well, we got the win. Which is the main thing. Or you can go for a chokehold, which takes time before the other person. That's a good point, Mysterio. That's coming from someone with experience. I mean, my brother is here saying there's no such thing as a fair fight, and there's only one solid way to send a band to his knee, or man to his knees. Alright, it took me a second to realize what he was talking about. Yeah, so I have talked to people before who have been like, oh yeah, no, I would never go for the balls. And I'm like, well, if someone's trying to hurt you, yeah, like, that's not a time to be thinking about honor. You go straight for those testicles. Hey, Dawn. How was Christmas? Halo says, Dun Spice clutches it. Yeah, mostly 10 seconds. And any legendary encounters this year? I think I've had one. What about you? Lilybear says, I've had one. Had what? A fight, or you've kicked... You've had a fight before? A physical fight? Oh, yeah. Right. And Mysterio had 1 Kyurem. Yep, they're there. I understand that they would want to keep the legendary encounters low, because they don't want the like GBL to become like unbalanced in terms of how to obtain legendaries. So they switched straight out, didn't they? So they have 2, 3, 4 counters at the moment. 5. Interesting that they sent out the Frostlass there. So that's 10. So that's 80 energy. They're 2 away from another Sky Attack. Oh. Jerks. I should have shielded that. Which is great of me to say after the, like, directly after the fact. Sky Attack will do more than Night Slash, right? I've screwed this up. I should have shielded that, should have shielded that double. I don't want to give him the satisfaction. You've had plenty of physical fights as a cop. Right, yeah. I forgot that bit. They want to make money from raids, you mean? Well, I mean, yes, but that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, you know, you have to do this work to get legendaries from a raid, and then they're just going to give you like all the free legendaries you want in GBL. Nah, they've got to make that balanced, you know. Cool says, I think I got some insomnia. I'm sorry to hear that. Where is it for you that it's nighttime? Oh, okay, it's is this like Pacific? So I have to win Switch here. Yeah. I know you've been in chat before, but I struggle to remember these details. Oh, what? Ah. And they won't be triple weak to Dunsparce. They are kind of triple weak to Dunsparce. Suddenly, there's hope. But minimal. No, there is no way. They can just farm me down. Halo, are you going to San Diego? The Abomination. Oh, look, I like the meta. It's a good meta. Just been playing Open Ultra. I probably should. Like, get better at it. But then I don't have the XLs for it. SevB, thank you for the follow. Welcome into Pallet Town. Where in the world are you visiting from today? I'll bet. Are you using Incinerate? Do you need the Shadow? Like, doesn't the regular do enough? I would bet. Yeah. That thing would, like, Shadow Blast Burn from Typhlosion would get, like, even resisted things into farmable range. Just half health to a drag. Yeah, okay, there you go, there you go. But then, like, the Dragonite can basically, like, one shield farm that down. Gyarados might not even need a shield. Probably would. Excuse me. I'm still leaning towards the regular over the Shadow. The Shadow is definitely more fun. I can get behind that. It doesn't sound crazy to me. I definitely have used it more as a closer than a safe swap, but I get it. We got a group going to... Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm so jealous of that. I'd love to just have a gang that we all go over and compete together. I'm fully aware of that. I've had... in fact, I think I had a pretty successful YouTube video showcasing Typhlosion, actually. And showing how well it does with a shield advantage. I want to try Jellicent, but then would be too weak to a Lantern lead. Cophagrigus? I need some sort of anti-fighter, obviously. I mean, Alola Ninetales does that job. I do have both the Shadow and non-Shadow version. Non-Shadow is preferred, but Shadow is the ultimate glass cannon. For real. What about Whimsicott? Let's try this. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. It certainly would. You'd have trouble with Frostlass with this team. Well, there's that Lantern. A Water Gun Lantern as well. So, I think we need to stay in here. Oh. I think I'm gonna have to... use my second shield here. That's... I'm suspecting Dazzling Gleam here. Which, yeah, okay. Like, it's more appropriate to throw back-to-back Weather Balls. It just... I was getting a hunch. You ever had that? Just like, just get a feeling, like, I think they're gonna do this. Okay, now that we've got the Body Slam, I think the A9 does beat the double on CMP. So we've got to be aware of that. Oh, shit. Oh, I needed that drill run. Oh. So that's something that gets me a lot. Is that I keep trying to push too hard to build energy. And I end up, you know, letting them get to another charge move. I need to be less greedy there. I'm gonna go back to Altaria. I want to go back to Frostlass, to be honest. Nah, Altaria is better than Frostlass here. Yeah, I agree. Ground would be a second typing. Would be the second typing that I picked. It's a weird name. This is gonna be double charm. Alright, I'm gonna have to completely rework this team, because this is not working. Like, forget about the whole double normal thing. I did it again! Alright, what can we build? What can we do here? Lol and Marowak? I don't mind that. We're weak to Dunsparce here. What about Credilli? What do we think of Credilli? That's something I considered, Ice Beam Jellicent. Miltank. I could go Wing Attack, Moltres. But if you're going to go Moltres, why not go Charizard? I've been hearing Togedemaru was really good. I'm worried about, with Ice Beam Jellicent, Lantern's a huge problem. Something not weak to either counter or rocks would be nice. There's so much that's weak to counter, though. I go Haunter. Alright, how about a Alolan Graveler as the switch? Because I think you can at least get a shield from pretty much anything that people would bring in to counter it, right? This team's triple weak to Obstagoon, so I should probably replace the Marowak. Is there an anti-fighter that's also not weak to Frostlass? With Jellicent. Oh, but that's weak to Obstagoon, so not that. I mean, there's Trev. Then we're going ABA Grass. That would hate an Alolan Marowak lead. What about that? That's still gonna hate Obstagoon. I need it to also be good against Dunsparce. Because at the moment, a Bomber and Graveler are pretty weak to Dunsparce. Maybe I should have something other than a Abomasnow. Even though a Abomasnow is fun. I'd love that to work. I don't think it will. Then I'm triple weak to like a Vigoroth or an opposing Obstagoon. So Lurantis is obviously real weak to the Altaria. Is there anything else that Lurantis really hates to see other than the Altaria? Talonflame? So if I want to run Lurantis, I'd need to be ABA anti-flyer. Ooh. I don't like that it would get... I'm seeing way too many Lantern leads for that, I think. I could probably go double in the lead. But then how do I deal with Altaria? How about Vigoroth? Vigoroth in the lead. Wait, 2 week to Frostlass. I think I'm gonna try this. Nah, it's 2 week to Frostlass still. PvP's hard. Shadow Snorlax is interesting. I heard someone... I saw someone on the Discord server really talking up Toga Damaru. Donzo Dude, thank you for the follow. Litleo or Pyroar? That's a good suggestion. I would struggle with Altaria with this configuration. And I'd have to spend the Stardust to build one. Which I'd like to avoid, if possible. I do like Shadow Bomber as a safe swap. Pyro is cheap to build, and Vig Vig can handle Altaria. Not well, though. Did I 2 times dust? Was there a 2 times dust event? I missed this. Where'd the grappler go? No, what am I doing? That's a terrible team. Wait, picked a bonus? Is this... So I'm bad at keeping up with the news. Like, what's this? So you can pick bonuses? Wigglytuff is alright, right? There's no steel or poisons around. Well, not much steels and poisons around. I know there's Skarmory. But, like, what else is there, really? I wouldn't have the same problem with Dunsparce as I would with Alolan Ninetales. Look, let's try it. Can't do any worse than what we've been doing. So. Huh. How does one choose the event? Sorry, how does one choose the bonus? Well, that's a good start. So I have to win Switch here. Non-negotiable. Okay. Okay, so they recognize that I'd probably be able to just double shield through that. Oh, they come back in with Trev. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. Now I have to call a bait. Wow. Okay, that's big. I imagine they'll let this go. Take 2 shields into the last matchup. Fuck. Being double weak to counter is just brutal. So what did I drop to? 2244. Oh shit, no, I don't want to keep using that team. Felix Gektor, thank you for the follow. Had to finish page 1 of the timed research, then XP, dust, or egg bonus. Yes, you can pick any one of these during a current event. You mean this? Oh yeah, I didn't want to power up a Pokemon 5 times. So maybe I should just go back to the team I was using at the start. And just be better, I think is the answer. Maybe I'll go Vigoroth instead of double. No, we'll go double. I can power up a level 1 Pokemon. That is true. It'll only cost me like 500 dust. Maybe I should just do that. Oh. Oh, hello. Wow. I don't think Stunfisk is particularly good in this meta. So this is good. I get a bit of... I get a nice little bit of farm here. Oh, actually, that's not good. I really wanted a little more farm than that. I only get 1 Powder Snow here. This is also problematic because now they can just farm me down. They can like 2-shield farm me down. How? How did they know I'd wait 2 Powder Snows before throwing? Maybe I need to take a break from GBL for a few days. It's clearly been stressing me out for the last few streams that I've done. For like a few weeks in a row, I've been in a very bad mood on stream. I'm gonna take the risk. I mean, I'm already in a bad position, so I don't mind that happened. I mean, not that I don't mind, it's that, like, I'm in no worse position than I was before. And I got a shield back. So they can double sky attack me? Flash cannon? Flash cannon. I don't think it's the cup, Tomato. I think it's just I'm doing shit. And I'm playing very badly. And it's pissing me off. Okay, so they're definitely gonna Brave Bird. Because trying to bait with a flame charge is not gonna make a difference to that matchup. Okay. We're gonna win. We've got to win here. I can't imagine us not winning in this spot. I sometimes think it's in the code where you're winning suddenly finds hard counters and then massive elo drops. Immortal Tomato. That is a big old conspiracy theory that you're not the first person to think that. That has been a theory that has been in the ether for a very long time. And it's akin to believing the moon landing was faked. We try very hard not to perpetuate the idea of, we call it the algorithm. We try very hard not to perpetuate that idea of the algorithm. Tell you what, I'm gonna go with Shadow Obama Snow. Again, I am triple weak to counter, but I'm curious. I just want to. Maybe I can switch the Dunsparce for something then. Maybe that's where Jellicent comes in. Oh, but then... What kind of... So tell me what the anti-fighters are in this meta that aren't Ghosts or Altaria. Sorry, which one's the goat? Is that, Wait, are you talking about double? Would you call that an anti-fighter? Oh, Venusaur. If, I want to use the Shadow Abomasnow. And so I don't want to go ABA Grass there. Otherwise, Venusaur would be a very interesting pick. I want something that's not walled by Altaria. Talon becomes an issue as well. What about Brick Break Raichu? That's a ghost. We don't want ghosts. As a counter? I'm not against that. Lantern might be just the safest thing. Oh, you know what? Drifblim is interesting. Because Sableye is good as well. Sableye is an option. I'm thinking maybe Drifblim can beat Obstagoon, can't it? Also does really well against Altaria. does struggle a little with Lantern, so that would be a bit of a problem. Like, if I lose the Abomasnow early, then I might struggle against Lantern in the back, is the only issue there. But you know what? I've lost, like, 18 battles in a row or some dumb shit like that. So I think I'm gonna just give it a red hot crack and just see what happens. Does double handle Obstagoon? Yeah, double does handle Obstagoon for the most part. I need to memorize how much a cross chop does though. I've been in a few situations where I've like... I cannot believe I forgot about Frostlass. Oh no. This whole team's so weak to Frostlass. Ice Punch Haunter. Halo. I like it. I'm gonna do it. So they will probably switch out to Frostlass as soon as they can. No, they are staying in. So I'm just using this opportunity to build up as much as I can, because if Frostlass does come back in here, then having the energy will enable me to flip that battle hardcore. Hardcore flip. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater level flip. Ugh. I was trying to get the farm down. Couldn't do it. So it's 7. Who wins CMP out of a Abomasnow and Frostlass? I think I need to throw Energy Ball after 5. Oh, okay, interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5. This should KO. Let's go. Now let's never do that again. Thank you, both of you. I love how just every single battle now we're just going into the list and being like, all right, what are we doing? How are we changing up the team now? So what about Dunsparce instead of double? Oops, and that's not the right Dunsparce either. There it is. Then we've got 2 counters to Altaria, and then we could probably throw in the Sableye there. No, we need... If we use Sableye rather than Drifblim, then we're going to be too weak to Obstagoon. Yeah, this is great content, right? Another Frostlass answer. You think I need another Frostlass answer? Yeah, cool. Yeah, fair enough. What do we think? Let's try it. Oh yeah, of course. Already forgot about the Haunter. So sorry. I will try a game with the Haunter. You'll have to remind me though. Because like, even this isn't... Oh, that is my water gun lantern. Whoops. I was going to say, even like this isn't the worst thing in the world for Haunter. Like, I outpaced the second charge move. Interesting. Alright, so they're going for the farm down. I should have shielded the last one so that it didn't allow them to farm. I'm actually going to send out a Bomber Snow now and shield. I'll let this second one go. There's that lass. Oh, and they let it go. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no, just 9, I think. Okay, so I think they're 2 away from another avalanche. I think my play is to shield this and then try and catch their avalanche. They've still got the Obstagoon though, haven't they? Or did I take care of that? Alright, so what do we replace with the Haunter? Oh shit, that's 5 already. Yeah, water gun. Fuck. What was it again? 2230. So, just went ahead and lost 102 points tonight. Ice Punch Dark Pulse. That's interesting. No, I've got to have Shadow Ball, right? Yeah, exactly. We were talking about that earlier. Like the reason I track all my elo is because like when you look at the line graph at the end of the season, like it all seems so irrelevant. All those big dips and valleys and crests seem so irrelevant at that point. That is my Spark Lantern. Alright, let's test this out. I'm into Tuesday sets now. This isn't great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They probably just surf, right? No, they Thunderbolt. Let's go. This is a reasonable start. Oh, and we get a shield out of him. I've lost track of their energy, as I am wont to do. Double shield. Double shield. Wild charge? I probably should have just let them KO me with their lantern, because then I could get some farm on the Haunter. Have we seen the body slam from this thing yet? Or it could be wild charge payback? It's body slam. They back to back. Do we survive? I hope not, actually. That's bad. Whew. I was worried they'd get to that wild charge in the end. That would have been disgusting. Good start for Ice Punch Haunter. Thank you, Manangatang. Also, I never thanked you for the follow. I thought you were following me already. Not me, us. This channel. I thought you were following Pallet Town. I should have stayed in. Okay, so at least now I can get them low enough that I can get some good farm in there. Is that right? Your name sounds so familiar. I would have liked a little bit more farm. Then one. Then one Shadow Claw. I can actually tank one Night Slash. I should probably have let this first Night Slash go. I'm going for it. Yep, no good. So, should I have tanked the first one? The first Night Slash? Also, should I have had Sludge Bomb instead of Shadow Ball? I feel like... So, what's the advantages and disadvantages there? Like, we saw how much Shadow Ball did to Lantern. You don't mind... Well, I mean... We kind of needed it. We kind of needed to let that go. Seven. Alright, so let's see how much this does. Do we survive? Barely. 8, 9. Oh. Disgusting. I think this thing's gonna barely survive in the red. No? Oh, that was actually lower HP than what I thought. Gonna try and catch a Thunderbolt. I'm gonna guess Charm A9 in the back. Oh! Hello, Dolly. Okay, so that's 11... Oh, that's fine. I was trying to work out whether they were at a Sky Attack or a Moonblast. But never mind. Now we've got the 2 shields, which is beautiful. They can double bait. I think I need to call one of them? Is this enough? Is this enough? I think it is. I think it is. Beautiful. Let's go. A bomber needs to find these lanterns somehow. I know, we keep missing them. Would this team work better with Lantern in the lead? What I'd like to try first is switching to Sludge Bomb instead of Shadow Ball. Because we do get a lot of, like, Altarias in the lead. I think, well, I mean, we are getting a lot of Obstagoons as well. But, like, how does the Obstagoon Lantern matchup go? I think that's the reason I have been avoiding Lantern for the most part up until now, is that I don't really understand the Lantern matchups. Richie Palladino, 13, thank you for the follow. Welcome in to Pallet Town. Take a look around. Make yourself at home. Sregion. I hope that I pronounced that right. Thank you for the follow as well. You are equally welcome to make yourself at home as what the last visitor was. Hey, Kingbreaker. Oh, congratulations. Rank 20. Medusa says great. Thank you. Spark Lantern does do well versus Obstagoon. You farm to Thunderbolt and throw that, then throw Surf. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? So, should we do the Lantern lead? Alright, fine. We'll do the freaking Lantern lead. And we'll use Haunter as our pivot. Oh, and we've got a TM to Sludge Bomb, don't we? Been lucky with the TMs tonight. Oh, I'm going to catch that Delibird. Usually draws out a shield, yeah. So the Surfs draw out at least one shield normally. Well done for noticing, Manangatang. Are you UK? Oh, you're Aussie. You're right. What part of Aussie? What part of Aussie? What part of Australia? Now, I know Lantern wins the 1 shields against Altaria. I think we can go straight Thunderbolt. Or maybe we do have to bait once. Ooh. So this is kind of problematic. That didn't go well at all. That was a colossal disaster. I think we benefit from like a half a turn of lag there, or 1 turn of lag. We benefit a lot there. Oh! That was 9? So that's a Leaf Blade, right? Oh, and it's still KO'd, wow. 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 That was crazy. You know what? I love Melbourne. Like, I'm in Adelaide. And if I were going to pick probably any other city to go live in, it would probably be Melbourne. It's like, it's got a lot more happening than Adelaide, but it's still like got that kind of, it's not quite as bustling as Sydney. The whole arts and culture thing, I love. Adelaide. Well, Adelaide is one of those cities that I feel is liked by anyone who doesn't live in Adelaide. Sydney's okay. I do like Sydney. Don't get me wrong. I probably wouldn't want to live there just because of the peak hour traffic would be just disgusting. Dragon Sky, hey, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. It's been a very nice period. Thank you for asking. What about yourself? Palo says Haunter popping off. Yeah, that's I mean. Yeah, we did get 1 loss. Although, Cindy can jump in the bin. Wow. How much time have you spent in Sydney? Here's the thing. At one of my jobs, I used to have this guy who lived in Victoria, and he like he was a regular. He would come in, and one of these times he said very loudly to everyone that was there how Adelaide has the worst drivers in Australia. Now, I'd never driven myself in another state, right? I'd always like, when we used to go to Melbourne as kids, like obviously my parents would be driving, and then when I was old enough to drive, I was usually like flying to Melbourne and catching an Uber around. So yeah, I'd never had the opportunity to drive in Melbourne and see whether I agreed with his statement or not. Then I finally did. And I've never come close to death so many times in just a 24-hour period. I was having to slam on my brakes while people ran red lights. I was getting honked for slowing down to let someone into my lane. The speed limits seem to just be a suggestion to them. So, next time someone tries to tell me that Adelaide has the worst drivers, I'm going to have some words. Dragon Sky had a good holiday period. What'd you get up to? Quite a bit for work. The lack of culture and nightlife is just abhorrent. Ooh. Manangatang. I'm a little bit intimidated. Do you think Sydney has no nightlife? I would say, like, every place has a culture. It's not a culture in the artistic sense like what Melbourne has and Adelaide. But every place has a culture. Nightlife, I imagine, like King's Cross, I hear is just pumping. That's my rebuttal. FC Var says, do you count your moves or opponents for optimal charge move timings? Yes, we do. I do, personally. There are other streamers on this channel where some of them don't, but I do, and I always recommend that others do as well. Because, like, a lot of the times that we've screwed up battles, like tonight and other nights, has been when we've lost count. Yeah, it's like, nightlife is not central, it's culture I describe as tourism. Yeah, I get that. I'm with you. I'm with you. Tourism and business, I guess. Okay, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. So that's a sky attack. $18, 24, 30, 36. I think they're on like, I think they're on like 45 energy at the moment. Oh, let's go. Waste that energy. Ooh. Oh, rock throw. I should have shielded. Yeah, sorry, not shielded. I should have baited, is what was meant to happen there. Because now I'm going to lose a lot of HP on this Haunter. Yep, this is going to be tough. See, now Sludge Bomb works against us. Then again, are we going to get the KO here with this? Let's go! Double rock me! Get out of here, opponent! I think they were asking whether you count your own moves or your opponent's. I count mine and then try to work out the opponent's. Oh, okay, cool. So I count my opponent's. The only exception to that is if my opponent is running a 1-turn fast move, then I'll tend to use my own Pokemon's 2-turn move or more to measure that, because 1-turn moves are so hard to keep to focus on. So, for example, with that Altaria Lantern matchup, I was counting 6 energy for their Altaria for every spark that I threw. But in every other situation, I'll just count their moves. Haunter putting in the work. Easy game. Yeah, Palo. Haunter is turning out to be a very, very good suggestion. I am going to, in fact, have another set. It's 1 a.m. I've got work tomorrow. Double shift. But when you're on a good thing, you want to keep going for it, you know? You know what I mean? You want to keep pushing it. You want to see how far you can take it. I mean, with a 5-0 here, we can finally get back above what we started at tonight. I do reserve the right to stop streaming at any moment, though. Mid-battle. Oh, now Vigoroth would be... I mean, Haunter would be amazing here, but... not to be. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. Cool. Why did they switch out after 8? Maybe we tank another Thunderbolt? Nah, I think we'll... just let that go. 9, 10. Okay. I'm okay with this. So they're on 5 counters. Actually, I'm gonna throw the lantern back in. 6, 7. 8, 9. I'm gonna call it. That's 10. Because if they threw Bulldoze, then that would put Haunter in a nice, easy situation. Hello. Let's just hold on to those 2 shields. Because, like, there's really not much we're worried about in the back. Oh, that's one of them, though. Wow. I think that's literally the only thing that we could have seen that would have been bad for us. That is just... I'm choking on my own rage. What kind of bullshit was that? I really wish I'd thrown the Haunter in against the Vigoroth now. Oh, hello. So now I'm wishing we had Shadow Ball. Oh, how do we do this? Well, we gotta just tank a Meteor Beam. I did not expect them to throw straight away. I thought they were gonna expect the catch. Come on, Altaria. Frostlass. Oh, we win CMP there. I think we could be okay. As long as the Trevenant can't farm us down, we'll be okay. Oh, hang on. Wait, what? It was 1 away! It didn't have a Seed Bomb? That's what I get for getting greedy. They threw 6? I mean, you must be right. I do not remember that at all. Ooh. So that was 10 counters. I'm 90% certain. Very well played. Okay, so they've got back-to-back cross chops now. Let's go. Two, three, 4, 5. Six, 7. Oh, they quit. Wow. Wow. That wasn't over, I don't think. I forget how far away I was from a weather ball on a bomber, but I feel like they could have outpaced me to the final cross chop there. Oh, thank you, Vas. It took some guesswork because like they had the other cross chop banked. Ooh, this is tough. Okay. Oh. So the Dunsparce through 3 rollouts? Double shield. I think we send in Haunter here. Hurricane. Oh, it was 4. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I don't know about that. They quit. I guess you could call that a Haunter Suite. But Dunsparce is pretty hard to deal with this team. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, here we go. Ah, bummer. We're gonna just... Oh! Wow. Bummer. I'll let this go. So one Shadow Ball will put me in Drill Run range. Is that a Shadow Ball? Man. How did I lose count of that? That was stupid. Yeah, that was a bad one though. Thank you. So, I mean, the Haunter experiment, I could say, worked. But now we gotta call it. So tomorrow night, starting at the same time that I did tonight, we've got Lily Bear streaming her Holiday Cup sets. We've got a bunch of other streamers appearing on this channel, such as DarkIcee, HisuianRyan, Blepnia, and Sarko probably coming back very soon. We've also got a complete breakdown of each upcoming GBL matter that happens Tuesday nights US time. So we highly encourage you to check that out because they are really, really informative. So I do that with Lyle Jeffs, who is one of the most accomplished battlers in the world. And it kills me to say that because he's very up himself as well. Yeah, so they're Tuesday night US time, 8 p.m. There's a schedule below the video if you want to scroll down. Otherwise, let's find someone to raid. Thank you, Palo. Thank you for your help tonight. We've got Fine Panic, Cicatrix, Big ML, and of course Trainer Alpha. Oh, this Eastside Pasta, I have not. I have not raided into Eastside Pasta before. Ultra League Noctowl content. That sounds interesting. Let's do that. Alright, the raid has begun. It's on a pretty good elo as well by the look of it. 2632. So everybody join the raid. This is the end of stream dancing that we do. This is the raiding dance that we do at the end of the stream. It's definitely not something I've done very often before, but it's happening now, and it might be a regular thing, because that's how I can easily cut the thing out so I don't cut off any words that I'm saying it. Anyway. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Is this working or not? Yes, we did raid.